President Moon Jae-in relayed condolences to family and friends of Roh Tae-woo, the country's first directly elected leader who passed away on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the nation has decided to hold a state funeral for the late former president. Do-yeon tells us more.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in sent his top aides to pay their respects on his behalf to late former President Roh Tae-woo and show their condolences to the bereaved family.
As the president included in his message this morning, as former President Roh made more than a few bad decisions, but also has some notable achievements, the citizens will have differing opinions. We took that into account and decided on a state funeral during a cabinet meeting.
Roh Tae-woo will not be laid to rest at the National Cemetery like other former presidents due to his criminal records. While he was pardoned by his successor, the law still prohibits him from being buried there as he was sentenced with treason. As of now, the family and the ministry are working to see if he can be buried at the Unification Park in the city of Paju, as it was his wish written in his will. His will also begged for forgiveness.
He asked for forgiveness, particularly regarding the victims of the crackdown on the May 18th Gwangju pro-democracy movement and other things he took responsibility for that happened before he was president. Also, he said he'll take all the bad things that happened with him. He also said he wished for the generations to live with hope.
The son continued that it's unfortunate that his father couldn't offer the apologies himself, but he was severely ill and hadn't been able to communicate for the past 10 years. In the meantime, the funeral home started accepting visitors at 10 a.m. today. The family arrived first to get ready to greet the visitors. One of the first ones to arrive was SK Chairman Choi Tae-won, who also is Roh's son-in-law. Here's what he had to say.
I'm very saddened as well. He suffered for a while, but I hope he rests in peace.
In addition, Samsung Electronics Vice Chairman Lee Jae-yong also stopped by later in the day. As for politicians, there were visitors from all across the political spectrum. Mostly they said that this is a place of remembrance rather than criticism, and that showing respect to the deceased is the right thing to do. The state funeral is being held in the 5-day traditional format, with the late president's body to be taken to be buried on the 30th. This also means flags at public places are to be flown at half-mast. Do-yeon, Arirang News.